Get ready to embark on a journey to the most remote region of the Earth, to a place where the winds are so chilly they could freeze your soul, and the mysteries are so antiquated they could change history and the future as we know it. Antarctica has been an enigma for centuries, concealed in mysteries and from the remainder of the globe. But now, we have uncovered some of the most stunning and history-altering revelations. From hidden structures buried profoundly inside the ice, to new species and plants and animals that have never been observed before in this region. From revelations that question our knowledge of the world, to secrets that have been concealed for centuries. Come along with me as we plunge into the core of Antarctica and uncover some of the most groundbreaking and extraordinary revelations ever made. And while you're at it, hit that like button and subscribe for more life-altering discoveries and mysteries. 2022, researchers uncovered a new type of jellyfish living in the frigid waters near Antarctica. This jellyfish, which has transparent body and lengthy tentacles, came as a shock to the scientific community. It is capable of surviving in freezing temperatures due to its production of anti-freeze proteins that stop its body from freezing in sub-zero temperatures. This trait enables it to endure the extreme and inhospitable conditions of the Southern Ocean. The uncovering of this new species demonstrates the incredible variety of life that can exist in the most extreme of places, and the special adaptations that species can cultivate to flourish. Researchers uncovered a huge undersea volcano located in the Southern Ocean close to Antarctica. It is estimated to be over 12,000 feet tall and was identified utilizing cutting-edge underwater mapping technologies. This is assumed to be the many underwater volcanoes in the Southern Ocean. In 2022, the underwater volcano decided it was time to rumble. The largest seismic swarm recorded in history of the region began to occur. Between 36,000 and 85,000 earthquakes were detected in just a few months, with earthquakes up to magnitude 6.0. These swarms of seismic activities were spotted near King George Island, not far from the Orca seamount, which was believed to be extinct. A few studies have suggested that the quakes were caused by magmatic intrusion, but there is no definitive proof that the volcano had erupted due to the lack of instruments in the area at the time. This discovery sheds new light on the tremendous geological activity that is occurring beneath the ocean's surface in this area, and its effects on the overall environment. It also emphasizes the need to continue researching and discovering to better comprehend the geological processes that influence the Earth. Scientists have discovered a subglacial lake beneath the Thwaites Glacier in West Antarctica. Located beneath an estimated 2,000 feet of ice, the lake is considered one of the region's deepest subglacial lakes. This specific lake is important because of the groundwater system it naturally has, found in deep sediments in West Antarctica, likely to be consistency of a wet sponge, reveals an unexplored part of the region, and may have implications for how the frozen continent reacts to the climate crisis, according to new research. Its discovery offers an intriguing look into the unknown regions beneath the Antarctic ice and could provide valuable insights into the effects of melting glaciers on sea level rise. More subglacial lakes have been discovered, but this was the first time researchers were able to conduct detailed imaging of the groundwater and under the ice. This specific finding further highlights the importance of ongoing research to understand better the complicated dynamics beneath the Antarctic ice and how they could affect the planet. The subglacial lake is giving the scientific community far more information than what was previously understood. A new colony of Gentoo penguins has recently been discovered on Anderson Island off the Antarctic Peninsula. Finding Gentoo so far south isn't normal. These penguins usually prefer warmer regions such as the sub-Antarctic and the Falkland Islands, where a large population of penguins currently live. The birds are considered to be sentinel species, in this case alerting us to the impact of a warming world. Until recently, these areas were too icy for penguins, which prefer warmer temperatures to raise their chicks. But as climate change melts Antarctic ice, the penguins are expanding their habitat, a phenomenon some scientists refer to as gentrification. It shows scientists that climate change is opening up new territories. As temperatures rise and more ice melts, the eastern side of the Antarctic Peninsula, once considered too icy and harsh for gentoos to survive and thrive, has become more habitable for them. This changing distribution of penguins is just one aspect of transformations across the entire Antarctic ecosystem that scientists continue to investigate and explore. Antarctic moss is an essential part of the Antarctic ecosystem, providing both habitat and food for many small animals. It grows slowly and can take years or even decades to form large mats of vegetation. It is also an important indicator of climate change, as it's sensitive to changes in temperature and moisture levels. Scientists are interested in Antarctic moss because it is one of the few plants that can survive in extreme polar conditions and can be used as a model for studying the limits of life and the potential for life on other planets. Additionally, they can use it to learn about past and current environmental conditions in the polar regions. Overall, Antarctic moss is an essential and fascinating part of the Antarctic ecosystem and is of great interest to scientists researching the polar environment and changes to the climate. Antarctic moss isn't a new discovery, however, the discovery of different variations of the plant has been ongoing. Scientists believe they are great indicators of the ecological changes that take place in the harshest environment on Earth. No one had ever seen this kind of ecosystem before, located deep beneath the surface of Antarctica's Larsen ice shelf. Scientists had long suspected that there were rivers, lakes, and estuaries hidden beneath the glacial ice, but until now, these were poorly studied and it was unknown whether or not they could sustain life. Researchers were surprised to find a subsurface river when examining satellite images of the ice shelf and decided to drill down 500 meters to investigate. When they sent a camera into the chamber, they were shocked to find that it was filled with millions of tiny crustaceans known as amphipods. This discovery was unexpected, as life was thought to not exist that far below the surface of the ice. The scientists will continue to study the newfound subsurface ecosystem and hope to learn more about how the nutrients in the water are cycled through Antarctica's underground water networks to support the abundance of life that lives there. If you've made it this far, it is a great time to like this video before finding out the most surprising fact about Antarctica. An incredible finding was made when an old forest was uncovered beneath the ice in Antarctica. This forest, which is estimated to be around 8 million years old, was preserved in the ice and has given us new insight into the Earth's past climates and the persistence of life. This discovery also gives us a glimpse into the ancient world and the sort of environments that existed before human civilization. The surviving state of the forest is attributed to the cold, dry conditions in Antarctica that prevented decomposition and keep the tree remains intact. The petrified forest in Yellowstone National Park have a similar appearance, which occurred when the living trees were covered in volcanic materials. With this forest, we have been provided with knowledge about the Earth's past climates and the progression of life, demonstrating the value of continued scientific research and discoveries. Scientists look forward to researching more of the discovered forest to gain more insight into how life on Earth was millions of years ago. The belief is that if we can further understand our past, then we can further understand our future. And so our journey to the end of the world comes to a close. But the discoveries and secrets of Antarctica will continue to captivate and intrigue us for generations to come. From the depths far below the ice to rivers we never knew existed, we have uncovered some of the most amazing and history-changing discoveries ever made in Antarctica. And as we leave this remote and beautiful land, we carry with us a newfound appreciation for the mysteries of the world and the power of human exploration. Antarctica may be one of the harshest environments on Earth, but it is also one of the most fascinating and awe-inspiring. And as we leave this land of ice and snow, we know that there are still countless secrets waiting to be discovered, and countless mysteries waiting to be unraveled. So subscribe to our channel to follow along as we journey around the world to better understand our history and our future.